this is Ray from Medford Chrysler Center. Stop down and check out our 19 Ram 1500 Bighorn. Don't let winter get you down. Get ready to tow them summer toys. This truck's got some amazing features. 5.7 Hemi V8 engine for towing all them toys, trailer brake control, heated seats and wheel, remote start, Uconnect 12.0 navigation, Alpine sound system, and bed utility group to name a few. It even has a backup camera. Stop in today and take advantage of the amazing deals on remaining 2019 Ram trucks. This particular truck has over $10,000 in discounts and rebates. Don't hesitate. Trust Ray, Todd, and Kurt to get you into your next vehicle.
It needs a good home. It's just so cute. And it's housebroken. Making friends, selling cars, in that order.
At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, we close loans fast. Homeowners, home buyers, and realtors love it.
Fast? Anybody can claim they're fast.
You're right, but we'll guarantee it. Our branch will close your loan in 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Why wait longer to be in the home of your dreams? Why worry about delays that could affect your closing?
At Fairway, we're fast. We guarantee it. 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Call today to find out how you can be in the home of your dreams.
Faster with Fairway.
Hi, this is Bill from Colby Chrysler. We have this 2019 Dodge Durango. It's the last one on our lot. Come down today and check it out. It has heated seats, leather. This is a great family car, seats up to 6. This Dodge Durango has the blacktop package, which gets you the 20-inch aluminum rims and the black badging on the vehicle. We have $6 grand off, so you're looking at your final price of $41,000 plus tax, title, and license. Come on down and check it out.
Are you looking to buy your first home? What about building your dream home? Maybe you're wanting to upgrade your current home. Time Federal Savings Bank's friendly and knowledgeable staff are ready to help you take your next big step. Stop by or call one of your local lenders in Eau Claire, Marshfield, Medford, Owen, Phillips, or Wausau. Time Federal Savings Bank makes it easy to apply online at timefederalsavings.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Corey Hoffman with Marshfield.
they don't do when somebody's shooting, they don't get in there, they get the miss, and they all stand there and kind of watch. These guys get in there, get the rebound.
I know you a lot better than I did about 10 years ago. You are.
Welcome to the Tim Anderson Gymnasium at Auburndale High School as we get set for what is essentially a Marawood Conference Championship game, as the Stratford Tigers can clinch an outright Marawood Conference title, their second in a row tonight, when they take on the Auburndale Apaches. I'm Steve Okonik, sports editor for On Focus, here to bring you through this one. Back in January, it was a whole different game as Stratford dominated the Apaches. Auburndale on of all things, a tough stretch here where they've lost 2 in the last couple of weeks. They lost to Edgar here on their home floor, and then they lost to Wittenberg-Burnhamwood by 1 in a non-conference matchup Monday night. So definitely maybe a little bit of burnout there from a tough schedule for Auburndale, but we'll see how they match up here tonight. Last Stratford loss, we have to go all the way back to March 7th of 2019. The Stratford Tigers lost a sectional semifinal in Division III against Wisconsin Dells. That was their last loss. They are 18-0 this year, 13-0 in the Marawood South. They have a 2-game lead over the Auburndale Apaches. So if they win this game, that would give Auburndale 3 losses. Even if they lose to Edgar and Assumption next week, they would still be conference champions. They are currently ranked number 2 in the state in Division 4, coming down a division this year in that very tight regional with Auburndale and Neillsville and Spencer, which you can watch over on Spencer Rockets on YouTube or a whole load of other places as they are live over there now. So some exciting basketball coming up tonight. Spencer can clinch a share of the Clover Belt East tonight with a win over Colby. So flip back and forth or get 2 devices and watch them both, as there's some champions to be crowned possibly tonight. So, but here, as we said, 18-0 overall for Stratford, 13-0 in the Marawood South. They are home to Edgar, home to Assumption to end the year, regular season. They are led in scoring by Ben Barton, 15.5 points a game. Chandler Schmidt coming in at 10.8 points a game. Vaughn Bright, 9.9 a game. Getting contributions up and down the score sheet. There's not a single player on the score sheet or on their roster that has not scored a point this season, at least something this season. Part of that comes from being able to blow a lot of opponents out as they have and getting everyone off the bench early. Favorite to most likely make a trip to state. Number one team in the state in Division 4, Cuba City, in a different section. So for earliest they would see them would be at state. Flipping over now to the Auburndale Apaches. Auburndale 17-3 overall. As we said, 12-2 in the Marawood South. Their last game, a loss, 52-51 here at the Tim Anderson Gym to Wittenberg-Burnhamwood from the Central Wisconsin East Conference. They only have 1 game left. They have a Thursday game at Newman Catholic to end the year. Should be an easy one for the Apaches up there. Newman boys having a tough season this year. They are led, as they have been for the past few years, by Cooper Weinfurter, 19.9 a game. Hunter Wright, 15.9 a game. Fletcher Rabb, 12.8. Cody Trowbridge, 6.2. Dylan Pond, 4.4. Caden Hoffman, 3.0. Skylar Gilhausen, 3.2 a game. So 2 well-matched teams. Or I should say 2 well-matched teams, but 2 teams that have played some exciting games in the past. We can go back 2 years. I'll go in this very gym in a regional final. They played to double overtime. And then last year, Stratford taking both games from Auburndale both here and up in Stratford, and they've already beat them this year. So 4-game winning streak for the Tigers over the Apaches, the soon to no longer be Apaches. You can check out stories on that at onfocus.news/sports on the name change and everything that's coming with that. Speaking to the superintendent and a few other people here, they are looking to have that done by the beginning of next season. Colors won't change. The big A won't change, but they will have a new name. They will not be, if everything goes right, they will not be the Auburndale Apaches this time next year. I have a personal favorite. I'm not going to provide that one to you guys, but I have a favorite for that one. And obviously Stratford, I don't think we'll ever see Stratford change from the Tigers, but you never know. So we got about 5 minutes left here. Don't forget that next week, Monday, we will be following the Clover Belt Conference Championship race. Spencer's last conference game is tonight, their game against Colby. They have a non-conference game against Athens. But if the Columbus Dons can pull the upset over Neillsville at home, they could give their co-op mate a outright conference title, and the first one won by somebody other than Neillsville or Columbus in a very long time in the Clover Belt East. So that would be exciting for the Rockets, as they have had an amazing season. Tuesday, we will be bringing you highlights from across central Wisconsin. We will have Medford against Rice Lake. We will have Columbus Dons. We will have Spencer and Stratford playing Tuesday night. We have Loyal hosting New Auburn. So all sorts of basketball going on around central Wisconsin on Tuesday. Regional quarterfinals for the girls. Then Thursday, we will see if the Stratford Tigers can complete the undefeated regular season for the second year in a row, as they will host the Assumption Royals. And then I will be up in Medford as the Medford Raiders look to complete an undefeated conference season, as they will host Lakeland in their season wrap-up. Also, don't forget to check out Sunday afternoon and into the evening, as we will be getting all the playoff brackets, Division 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, as they come out. We'll be telling you where everybody's going to be playing. Both of these teams figure to get a first-round bye. Both these teams figure to be spending a lot of time at home, but they are in a collision course, possibly for a third meeting this year. Something they've avoided the last couple, because they've been playing in. Stratford's been Division 3 for a few years here now, but they could meet, and it could be one fun game if they meet for a third time. Hopefully neutral site. Hopefully that would be a sectional semi, but could even be a regional final up in Stratford. So tough region for them. Tough section. You've got the tied for first place Spencer Rockets in the Clover Belt East. Tied for first place Neillsville Warriors in the Clover Belt East. You've got the Stratford Auburndale. You've got Marathon in there, who's maybe not having their best year, but still not a team to sleep on. You've got the Pacelli Cardinals, who've been having a very good year this year. So a lot of good teams. One of those teams is going to get knocked out earlier than they probably should, but it's just the nature of having to play the gauntlet that will be that section. So a lot of fun basketball coming up, a lot of interesting games coming up. We are excited for this one. We are about 2.5 minutes away from this one. We're going to step aside for a minute, and when we come back, we are going to talk all about wrestling tomorrow from Osceola. Welcome back. So yes, wrestling tomorrow. We are going to be in Osceola, Division 2 individual sectional. We will also have written reports throughout the day from the Division 3 sectional at Edgar, Division 1 sectional at Wisconsin Rapids. So keep an eye out on all our social medias. We'll be updating you throughout the day on who's advancing, who's where. So a lot of fun to be had coming up tomorrow, as we've got wrestling sectionals all over the area individual wrestlers looking to punch their ticket to state. Obviously, the Stratford Tigers already punched their ticket to state for wrestling. They will be at the team state tournament for a 5th year in a row, looking for another trophy down there. But we have a lot of individual wrestlers from all over the area. That Division II one we'll have highlights from includes the Medford Raiders, the Abby Colby squad, Neilsville Grant and Loyal, Spencer Columbus, a whole lot of teams, whole lot of area athletes. So it is time for our national anthem and starting lineups. We're going to turn it over to the PA announcer, and I'll be back after that to give you all the action here from Auburndale.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Tim Anderson Gymnasium here at Auburndale High School for tonight's boys basketball game featuring the Stratford Tigers versus the Auburndale Apaches. And now at this time, if you're not already and you are able, we ask you to please stand, remove all caps. Draw your attention to our nation's flag as we honor our nation and especially those who have served our country's military with our national anthem. Speaking of our nation's military, there is a 50-50 raffle tonight. The proceeds of that raffle benefit the Never Forgotten Honor Flight. The Marawood Conference, the WIA, expect good sportsmanship from players and fans alike. Please root your team on in a positive manner, and let's have a great game from everyone this evening. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the Stratford Tigers. Number 1, Teddy Redmond. Number 11, Chandler Schmidt. Number 12, Dawson Daning. Number 22, Juan Brett. And number 24, Benjamin Barton. Stratford is coached by assistant school connector Jared Boston, Corey Heckel, head coach Kurt Schmidt. And now the starting lineup for the Auburndale Apaches. Senior guard number 1, Cooper Weinberger. Senior guard number 2, Paul Koros. Junior guard number 5, Hunter Wright. Senior guard number 10, Fletcher Grab. And senior forward number 21, Cody Trowbridge. Auburndale is coached by assistants Mike Gerke, Matt Twitter, and Alex Marth. Head coach Chad Whiteford.
All right, back here from Auburndale as we are set for the de facto Marawood Conference Championship game as the Auburndale Apaches will take on, as we get our tripod reset here, take on the Stratford Tigers. Get our clock fixed here too in a second. There we go. Stratford gets first possession. Down low, Ben Barton. Barton kicks it out to Danon. Danon 3, no. Rebound comes down. That is Fletcher Rabb. Rabb pushing quickly to the front court. Rabb looking to drive. Has to kick it out to Hunter Wright. Right into the corner. Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter back to the top. Hands to Paul Colrose. Colrose hands to Hunter Wright. And Hunter Wright dribbles it out and looks to get back in again. Now hands to Colrose. Colrose all the way back out to the top. Hands back to Hunter Wright, right across to Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter, guarded by Von Bright, kicks it out to Hunter Wright. Hunter Wright fake to 3, pulls it back down. Wright gets in, kicks it out Weinfurter. Weinfurter thought about a 3, decided not to take it, gets down low in trouble, gets it out to Hunter Wright. Very good defense here from the Tigers, giving the Apaches nothing towards the rim. Into the corner. That is Fletcher Rabb. Rabb will bring it all the way back to the top now. Tipped, almost taken away, ball on the floor. It's going to bounce off and it's going to end up in Auburndale's hands. So Auburndale gets it back, pushes it back to the front court. Fletcher Rabb. Rabb will hand to Weinfurter. Weinfurter, ball fake now. Down low, hands it back to Hunter Wright. Wright gets in, now runs into Ben Barton, has to kick it all the way back out to Fletcher Rabb. Rabb across Colrose. Colrose into the corner. Weinfurter. Weinfurter back up top to Wright. Wright around to Rabb and now into the corner Colrose as they go around and around. Colrose guarded by Ben Barton, giving up a few inches there, we'll say. Kicks it back out to Hunter Wright. Wright up top Colrose, or excuse me, that's Rabb. Rabb now tipped by Teddy Redmond, but it gets to Colrose. Colrose to Weinfurter. Weinfurter in the lane, kicks it out Colrose. Colrose back Weinfurter. Weinfurter closed out quickly. Weinfurter into the lane. Underneath Hunter Wright up. Yes. Good play there. Hunter Wright. Cooper Weinfurter get that to Hunter Wright. Now defense. And now we're going to get offensive foul against Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt lowers the shoulder. Gets called for the foul. That is his first. Team first. And Auburndale will get the ball right back. 15:40 remaining, 2-0 Auburndale with the lead. Hunter Wright hands to Rabb, guarded by Chandler Schmidt. Hands it to Colrose. Colrose back out top, gets it to Trowbridge at the free throw line. Trowbridge hands back to Cooper Weinfurter, closed out quickly. Into the corner, Hunter Wright. Wright back up top, Colrose gets it to Weinfurter. Weinfurter loses his dribble for a second, gets it back, has to give it off to Hunter Wright. Wright, guarded by Teddy Redmond. Wright, into the corner, has to get out Trowbridge at the free throw line. Trowbridge picks up, little floater from the free throw line, no, rebound, Ben Barton, and that's going to go against Trowbridge. Trowbridge will commit his first, team first. So that is the first on the Apaches, 2-0. Auburndale still with the lead. Very slow going here. Stratford not having much possession as Auburndale has dominated that here in the first half. So far, I mean, we're only a few minutes in. They get it ahead to Bright. Von Bright. Bright rolls it up. No, Barton the rebound. That's going to be a foul, and that's going to be 2, and that's going to go against Colrose. Easiest call I think you're going to get as an official as Colrose was pulling Ben Barton's arm down as Barton tried to go up, and I mean, I think he was practically trying to do the little kid thing where like you hold on to your dad's arm as he picks you up. But Ben Barton misses the first free throw. Second free throw coming for Ben, in and out, no. Von Bright the rebound. Bright loses the dribble, gets it to Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter ahead to Hunter Wright. Wright down the lane, kicks it out. Fletcher Rabb for 3, off the rim, no. Rebound comes down Colrose. Colrose gets it back out, and they will set the half court. Colrose gets it to Hunter Wright. Wright. Near side Fletcher Rabb. Rabb hands back to Colrose. Colrose hands to Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter, double team comes down, tries to get it down low, taken away Teddy Redmond. Tipped away Redmond, and he does collect it now quickly to the front court. Down low, up, no. Rebound comes back down to Danon. A 3 from Redmond, in and out, no. Rebound Ben Barton, up, no. Barton the rebound again, foul, and Barton will go to the line for 2. There is the strength of having someone like Ben Barton on your team, and that will be the second on Paul Colrose. Team third. Ben Barton can just keep getting those rebounds, but he's got to get the ball to fall on those. First free throw, no good. Barton 0 of 3, as we will see Trowbridge and Colrose check out. Gilhausen and Dylan Pawn check in for the Apaches. Second free throw. Barton hits that one and gets Stratford on the board. 2-1, Auburndale with the lead. We are 4 minutes in. Near side, that is Gilhausen. Up top, Fletcher Rabb, closed out quickly by Danon. Into the corner, that is Gilhausen. Gilhausen cut off, has to get it back up top to Hunter Wright. Wright gets it to Fletcher Rabb. Rabb, near side Gilhausen, back to Hunter Wright in the near corner. Down low, Dylan Pawn. Pawn is going to be fouled, and that's going to be on the floor, but that might go against Ben Barton. No, that goes against Vanderhoof, his first, team second. Checking in Cody Miller as Dawson Danon will check out for the Tigers. Weinfurter has to get it all the way back out top to Hunter Wright, over to Gilhausen. Gilhausen. Fletcher Rabb. Rabb closed up by Ben Barton, gets it over Hunter Wright. Wright back to Cooper Weinfurter, back to Wright in the corner. Hunter Wright. Up top, Pawn gets it over Fletcher Rabb. Rabb for 3, no. Rebound fought for, and that's going to be off of Dylan Pawn and will be Stratford basketball. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. You can catch the game here, right where you're watching it now. Easy to find, right on Facebook. Just share it so that all your friends can see what is looking to be a very exciting game. Now, Von Bright down the lane. No. Missed. Follows some type of follow there, but they didn't call it. Now, Hunter Wright kicks it out. Fletcher Rabb. Rabb for 3 from the corner. Yes. Fletcher Rabb nails the 3. 5-1. And now a full court press as they get it ahead to Von Bright. Bright holding. And now he'll kick it back out to Vanderhoof, who will set the half court from the center circle. Near side Redmond. Redmond, ball fake on the 3, gets it to Bright, all the way around to Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof back up top, Von Bright, gets it over, and now into the corner, Cody Miller. Miller will snap off a 3, yes. Cody Miller hits the 3, cuts it back to a 1-point lead. Scoring picking up here a little bit as the Apaches in the front court get it to Gilhausen near the logo. Gilhausen into the corner. Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter looking to drive, gets cut off, kicks it out Hunter Wright. Wright in the lane, gets in trouble, tries to kick it out, and Teddy Redmond will save it. Redmond with the tip, saved it, gets it forward. That is Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof. Redmond far side. Redmond kicks it out, Cody Miller. Miller another 3 off the rim, no. Rebound comes right down to Hunter Wright. Right place, right time for Wright, and now the ball to the front court. Cooper Weinfurter, jumper up, no. Rebound comes down to Von Bright. Something we didn't see them, Auburndale, do in the first half. They were a little more patient there at the beginning against this defense. They tried to push a little too hard in that first game back in January, but we're seeing them play a little better here now as Von Bright down the lane, kicks it out. Teddy Redmond for 3, in and out, no. Ben Barton the rebound, foul, and Barton will go to the line for 2 more. After this, Barton will have already shot 6 free throws. Dylan Pawn commits his foul, his first, team 4th. So Ben Barton to the line for 2 free throws. First one is up, and he does get that one. He is now 2 of 5, and we are tied at 5. Cody Miller checks out for Stratford. Wow, Chandler Schmidt, mind blank there, checks in. Now second free throw, good. And now Ben Barton will get a rest as number 12, Dawson Danon, checks back in for the Tigers. Ball in, and Cooper Weinfurter will bring it to the front court. Weinfurter gets it near side to Hunter Wright. Wright back to Gilhausen. Gilhausen gets it to Weinfurter in the corner. Weinfurter looking to drive. Little floater up, blocked, and collected by Danon, and Stratford breaks the other way quickly. Redmond down low, now Bright up, no, rebound fought for, and that's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against Vaughn Bright. Vaughn Bright will commit the foul, his first, only the third on Stratford so far. Conversation here between Cooper Weinfurter and the official. I don't think Cooper liked the answer, but he got the answer he's going to get as they get it to Pawn. Pawn looking to drive, kicks it out Fletcher Rabb. Rabb kind of looked like he thought about a three for a second, but was closed out quickly, gets it to Gilhausen. Gilhausen off his foot, is able to collect it back at the logo. Near side, into the corner, Pawn. Pawn kicks it out to Weinfurter. Weinfurter ends up guarded by the much taller Vaughn Bright. Now Weinfurter has to go through. Gilhausen snaps off a three. Back rim, no. Rebound taken by Vanderhoof. And Vanderhoof will try and bring it up against Wright and get across the timeline. Gets it off to Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt at the top to Vaughn Bright. Gets it around and end up in the hands of Redmond. Redmond all the way back into the circle for Bright. Near side Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof down low, Bright tipped. He does collect it. Shot now goes all the way over, and that's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be Auburndale basketball. Ben Barton and 23. I don't have a 23 on the roster they gave us. Not sure who that is, but near corner. Oh, Cale Weisenbrenner, who is number 4 on the roster here, is wearing 23. Now we're going to get a travel, and that's going to be a turnover. So Cale Weisenbrenner wearing 23 tonight, even though the roster says 4. We'll see. That could be an issue down at the scorer's table if they catch that, but ball in, they must have it right down there. So Vanderhoof working, trying to get the ball up on Hunter Wright. Vanderhoof gets it to the front court. That is Danon. Danon up top to Weisenberger, excuse me. Near side Danon. Danon into the lane. Kicks it out to Weisenberger. Weisenberger gets it to Ben Barton, backing down on Trowbridge. Has to kick it around and into the hands of Danon. Danon down the lane. Layup up, yes. Dawson Danon for 2 more. 8-5 now, a 3-point lead for the Tigers. Weinfurter into the corner, Hunter Wright. Wright back up top to Gilhausen, around to Caden Hoffman. Hoffman loses the ball, but it ends up in the hands of Gilhausen. Now he'll throw it away and turn over to the Tigers. So the Tigers will get possession, full court pressure coming here, and now they back off. Vanderhoof to the front court. Near side to, and back up top and around to, and back around. That's Vanderhoof at the top, gets to Schmidt. Schmidt snaps off a 3. Back rim, no. Rebound fought for, taken by Hunter Wright. Wright to the front court. Wright down the lane, layup up, yes. Hunter Wright with 4. Brings Auburndale back within 1. And now we see Vanderhoof in the center circle, directing the offense, gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Vanderhoof, over here near side to Weisenberger. Back to Vanderhoof, back to Weisenberger as Auburndale switches to a 2-3. Snaps off a 3, no, right into the hands of Cooper Weinfurter. And again, Auburndale to the front court. Hoffman near side to Hunter Wright, closed out, gets it to Fletcher Rabb. Rabb thought about a 3, now hands to Wright. Wright gets it up top to Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter snaps off a long 3, yes! NBA 3, Cooper Weinfurter, and just like that, Auburndale back on top by 2. Back and forth we go. Near side Danon. Danon back around and into the hands of Schmidt. Schmidt down low for, that was Ben Barton, and he gets the basket. His first field goal of the game as that one rolled around the rim a little bit. And now quickly back to the front court come the Apaches. Up top, Hoffman. Hoffman to Rab. Rab into the corner, Cody Trowbridge. Trowbridge looking, gets it back up top to Fletcher Rab and around into the corner. That is Hoffman. Hoffman. Back up top, Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter will snap off another long three. In and out, no. Rebound, and that's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against Cody Trowbridge. Trowbridge will commit his second, team fifth. As we see Paul Colrose and Dylan Pond check back in. Trowbridge and Hoffman will check out for the Apaches. Inbound play here. And now we see the full court press again from the Apaches as they are able to break it, get it ahead, Von Bright. Bright looking, driving, spinning, up, no. Rebound comes down to Fletcher Rab, and Rab pushing quickly to the front court. Rab, back to Weinfurter. Weinfurter snaps off another three, yes! Bad sign if you're the Tigers if Cooper Weinfurter is going to get hot from three, because when he's hot, it is not pretty for the opposing team. But Tigers to the front court with Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt hands off to Redmond. Redmond looking to get down the lane, has to kick it out to Von Bright. Bright spinning in the lane, shot up, no. Bright Ben the rebound, up, foul, and he will go to the line for two. So Ben Barton will draw the foul again. He will go to the line for free throws 7 and 8. Already. Sixth foul. First one good from Ben Barton. So sixth foul, second on Dylan Pond, as Ben Barton just overwhelming people. Second free throw up, also good. So they cut the 2 free throws, cut the lead back to 1. Front court, far side. That is Rab. Rab gets it up top, Colrose. Colrose gets it to Jason Wilcox. Wilcox gets it back to Cooper Weinfurter, around to Hunter Wright. Wright back up top to Colrose, around to Fletcher Rab as they go a little bit smaller here. Up top, Wilcox. Wilcox snaps off a 3, misses everything, out of bounds. That is going to be Stratford basketball. Can't not take that shot. I mean, he was wide open. Coach Weinfurter giving him a little encouragement there as they get the ball into Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt looking to get it ahead, gets it ahead to Teddy Redmond. Redmond looking to get down, looking to get in the lane, kicks it back out to Chandler Schmidt at the top. Schmidt. Bright, to Danon up, yes. And now it's 14-13, Stratford back with the lead. That is Wilcox. Wilcox gets it to Hunter Wright. Wright back to Colrose, into the corner, Fletcher Rab. Rab dribbles it back towards the top, guarded by Danon. Gets it to Hunter Wright. Wright looks to drive the lane, kicks it back out. Fletcher Rab. Rab, ball fake on the 3. Couldn't get his defender off his feet. That goes to Wilcox, now comes back around to Hunter Wright, back to Wilcox, as we see almost like a man plus here, as Ben Barton just patrolling the lane and everyone else kind of double teaming as they kick it out. Wilcox snaps off a 3, another air ball, and Colrose will be on the line, and that is the second one in a row as they are just baiting Jason Wilcox to shoot those 3s, and he's airballed 2 of them. So see if they change up their strategy there. We've seen him hit a few of those, so it's not like he can't. But sometimes you get in your head a little bit when you got that. Now, a little bit of a trap there, but they do get it across for Stratford. Down the lane, no, up. Von Bright, yes, his first points of the game. 16-13, back to a 3-point lead. Down low, kicks it out. Gilhausen for 3, and we're tied again. Skylar Gilhausen gets the 3, and they almost get the trap. And we are tied at 16. 3 there, no. Rebound comes down Now a ball on the floor that's taken away. Hunter Wright. Right to the front court. Right down the lane. Layup up. Yes. Hunter Wright 2 more. He's got 6, and Auburndale gets it back out to a 2-point lead as we go, as we said, back and forth. Chandler Schmidt looking to set. Now tries to get it down low to Ben Barton. He's out of bounds. Turnover to the Apaches, and the student section is getting a little loud right in front of us here. Wilcox getting some instructions from Coach Weinfurter as I believe Fletcher Rabb checks back in. But Gilhausen brings it to the front court. Gets it to Wright. Wright to Wilcox. Wilcox into the corner. That is Gilhausen. Gilhausen back up top. Fletcher Rabb. Rabb gets it to Weinfurter. Weinfurter thinks about driving. Gets cut off. Now gets it to Hunter Wright. Wright has to back it back out. Wright kicks it off. Gilhausen. Gilhausen for 3 off the rim. No. Gilhausen will get his own rebound. Keeps the possession alive. Gilhausen kicks it out. Hunter Wright. Wright over to Rabb. Into the corner. Wilcox. Wilcox for 3. No. And that will be off of Von Bright, out of bounds, and will stay Auburndale basketball as the students are on their feet to my left. We will see them as they come around as Cody Miller will check in for the Tigers. Number 12, Dawson Danon checking out for the Tigers. Now, Weinfurter gets all the way out top to Wilcox, who hands back to Weinfurter. Weinfurter near side and now into the corner, back to Wilcox. Wilcox up top and around Gilhausen. Gilhausen gets it back to Rabb, back to Wilcox. Wilcox driving up. Oh, no. Rebound fought for, and it's taken by Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt into the corner. Miller. Now it's tipped, is collected up by Von Bright. Bright gets it back to Vanderhoof, and they will set the offense. Vanderhoof out in the logo. Gets it over to Chandler Schmidt. Cross-court, Cody Miller. Miller, 3, yes. Cody Miller, his second 3 of the game off the bench. And Stratford takes back a 1-point lead. Fletcher Rabb, far side. Fletcher Rabb dribbles back to the top, gets it all the way around into the corner to Wilcox. Wilcox up top and around. Now Fletcher Rabb, 3 straight on, yes. Fletcher Rabb for 3. 21-19, 143 remaining here in what has turned into a very exciting first half. Cross court, Miller. Miller closed out quickly, gets it back up top. Vanderhoof back to Miller. Miller back to Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof to Von Bright in the middle. Tries to get it down low for Ben Barton. Out of bounds, turnover with 125 remaining as Cale Weisenberger and Teddy Redmond check back in. Von Bright and Chandler Schmidt will get a rest here. 125 remaining. Auburndale with the 2-point lead. To the front court. Into the corner, that is Fletcher Rabb. Rabb up top, Gilhausen. Gilhausen around to Wilcox. Wilcox gets it back to Cooper Weinfurter out near the logo. Out on the logo. Weinfurter gets a screen from Wilcox, unable to break it, now guarded by Barton. They switch again now. Through them, layup up, yes. Cooper Weinfurter. 23-19, 48 seconds left. And it looks as though the Tigers will play possibly for a final shot here. We'll see what they do as they get it into Weisenberger. Now back out Vanderhoof for 3, back rim, no. Rebound fought for, and that's going to be a foul, and I think that's going to be on the Apaches. We'll see. Yes, it is. It's on the Apaches. That one goes against Cooper Weinfurter, his first, team 7th. So that will send Ben Barton to the line for the 1-and-1. He's already shot. He's 5 of 8 from the free throw line in the first half. And he's got at least one more coming here with 33.9 remaining. First free throw, front rim, no. Tipped out by Danon to Redmond, and they will set again. Vanderhoof, near side Redmond, back to Vanderhoof, around to Danon, back to Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof 19 to Weisenberger. Back to Vanderhoof. Into the corner. Redmond for three. No. Rebound fought for and will stay here with 12.9 seconds remaining. Tipped out of bounds by an Apache that will stay here 12.9. And we see Chandler Schmidt and Von Bright check back in. Weisenberger and Vanderhoof will check out for the Tigers. Full, about as full as I've seen this place in a very long time here for this one. So we'll have some fun at halftime as we get it out to Von Bright. Bright to Redmond. 10 seconds. Gets it to Barton. Back out top with 5 for Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt loses the ball to Bright. Will have to snap off a 3. No, and we will go to the half. Auburndale will run to the locker room with a 23-19 lead. We will take a quick break and be back with all your first half stats, a little bit of analysis, and prep you for a very busy next week, all coming up right after this.
Forward Bank, originally incorporated in Marshfield, has been around for 100 years, and in those 100 years has grown tremendously and continues to do so. With locations in Colby, Greenwood, Marshfield, Medford, Stanley, Thorpe, and Withee, they are always looking to be part of your family, business, farm, or nonprofit. For personal loans, business loans, life insurance, or homeowners insurance, stop by one of their 7 convenient locations and see how they can help you move forward.
Hi, I'm Corey Hoffman with Marshfield Insurance. I'm a commercial insurance agent here in the office. One of the greatest risks that property owners face here in the upper Midwest and this time of year is slip and fall claims. So legally, as property owners, we owe a duty to provide a safe environment to our visitors and our employees. You know, there's several different ways we can prevent or mitigate this exposure. Obviously, we want to be out there and removing the snow and then salting and sanding whenever necessary. In addition to that, you should keep a log of every time that is done, the date and time and what was done. This will help if you do get a lawsuit against you from an incident happening. You have a reasonable means of defending yourself that yes, we did salt and sand at a particular time. Another way that we can mitigate these types of losses would be you use a snow removal service or contractor. They're doing all that for you, but you should also document when and where, what they do. But also take it a step further and see if you can get yourself, your business, or if you're homeowners, named as an additional insured on their liability policy. That way, if there is an event, their policy will defend you. And a third way of trying to mitigate these claims would be if you have the means to have like surveillance cameras out on your lot or your sidewalks, obviously that's a good means of determining what actually happened there. Sometimes these are phantom incidents where somebody may claim that it happened on your property, but perhaps it really didn't. So if you have any further questions about how to prevent slip and fall incidents from occurring or how your insurance policy will cover them, please give us a call here at Marshfield Insurance. The number is 715-387-4443. And again, I'm Corey Hoffman. Have a great day.
Hey sports fans, if you're looking for the best chair in the house, come down to R&R Flooring and Furniture in Spencer. We carry Franklin Furniture, Lang Furniture, Serta recliners, Simmons recliners, electric chairs, chairs that have phone chargers in. That is the best chair in the house. Come down and see us. We also have these sports tables and anything you want. Brewers, Bucks, Badgers, come on in. Thank you.
It needs a good home. It's just so cute. And it's housebroken. Making friends, selling cars, in that order.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
All right, halftime here from Auburndale High School as the Stratford Tigers are officially on upset alert as they trail the Auburndale Apaches 23-19. First half stats starting for Stratford. They are led by Ben Barton with 7 points, only 2 of those coming from the field. He's 5 of 9 from the free throw line, shooting every free throw in that first half. Cody Miller adding 2 3-pointers for 6 points. Dawson Danon, 4 points. Vaughn Bright, 2. For the Auburndale Apaches, it is the big 3. Cooper Weinfurter with 8. Hunter Wright and Fletcher Rabb each with 6. Skylar Gilhausen adding 3. Big concern though for Auburndale, one, they did not shoot any free throws. It's one of the better free throw shooting teams. You'd hope they get those opportunities, but they haven't really gone to the basket that much. As you can see with the fact that they hit 5 threes and only 4 2-point baskets in that first half. Other concern, Paul Colrose, Cody Trowbridge, Dylan Pawn, all with 2 fouls. You need somebody down low that's going to be able to guard, at least try and guard Ben Barton a little bit. And that's a concern as we saw Cooper Weinfurter on him there towards the end of the half. So see what Coach Weinfurter drew up at halftime for that. But if you are the Stratford Tigers, you kind of got to get back in sync, especially at the end of that half. They just did not look in sync. There was a lot of balls that were thrown through, a lot of missed passes. So opportunities abound for Stratford. They definitely are not in huge trouble here. I mean, they're only down 4, but if they can get in sync and get back to the Stratford we've seen in the past, we've got a good opportunity. If not, then we definitely do. There are some concerns there. So looking ahead, like we said, next week, obviously we will be covering the race for the Clover Belt Conference title on Monday. We will have both Neillsville at Columbus and Spencer hosting Athens. Spencer, just got an update on that one. Spencer is leading 24-19 at the half. So Spencer can clinch a share of the Clover Belt East title with a win there. We're going to chalk a win up for Neillsville. I mean, you feel bad saying it, but they're playing Granton tonight, and Granton hasn't won a game in many, many years. So I think we can count that Neillsville will win in Granton. So the determination of whether it will be an outright conference title or a shared conference title will be determined on Monday. If the Spencer score holds, they will be able to hold at least a share. They'll be guaranteed a share no matter what happens to them. But if Columbus can upset Neillsville on Monday night, Spencer could get an outright conference title. So some opportunities there. We're going to see if Medford and Stratford can get undefeated conference seasons, assuming Stratford is able to come back here tonight. That would be Tuesday night. If they can, well, they got to come back here and they have to beat a really good Edgar team on Monday night. But there's an opportunity there for that. And then all sorts of playoff coverage. Keep an eye out on our social media as we announce where we'll be heading for playoff coverage as the girls basketball playoffs start on Tuesday. So a lot coming yet here. 32 seconds yet to the beginning of the second half. And it will be Auburndale basketball to start the half. Stratford got it in the first half, so as I said, opportunities abound here for Auburndale, because if they can win this one, that would be a huge boost going into that seeding meeting Sunday night. And that would be something I'm sure Coach Weinfurter's got in the back of his mind. Not going to say it's in the front, but as we get set here, just doing a quick social media update for everyone not watching. And we are set for second half action as Auburndale will get the ball in with Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter to the front court. Down low, Weinfurter hits the deck, but he got the ball up before that, so now around to Colrose. Colrose into the corner, that is Weinfurter, having some trouble seeing here as I'm going to have to stand up because the students are standing, so that means I have to stand too. Get the ball to Colrose. Colrose. Back out top, Trowbridge. Trowbridge gets it to Rab, back around to Colrose. Colrose guarded by Chandler Schmidt, hands to Weinfurter. Or excuse me, that is right. Hands around, gets it to Fletcher Rab, and we're seeing a lot of what we saw early on in the first half with Auburndale having to be very patient here. Colrose gets it around, has to hand it to Fletcher Rab. Rab almost taken away by Von Bright. Now down low, Trowbridge. Trowbridge, good ball fake up. Trowbridge gets his own rebound, bounces around. Yes. Great play, Cody Trowbridge, to get both Bright and Barton off their feet in the air, and then went right back up. Was even able to get the offensive rebound. As now we see Teddy Redmond. Redmond into the corner. That is Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt cross court to Redmond. Redmond double teamed, tries to get it down the lane, no, tipped out of bounds, and that will stay here as they will say that was tipped off of an Apache. They won't talk about it as they get it into Ben Barton. Now it's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against Trowbridge. So Trowbridge will commit his third, team first. So now Dylan Pond comes in to try and guard Ben Barton. Chandler Schmidt underneath the inbound, gets it into Redmond. Redmond brings it back to the top now and gets it over to Danon. Danon almost loses it, keeps it, gets it back to Schmidt. Schmidt to Redmond. Redmond down low, Ben Barton. Barton sizing him up, spin, shot up, yes. Barton with two more, he's got 9 now. Gets the lead back, cuts the Auburndale lead back to 4 as we've played 2 minutes. Into the front court, into the corner, down low, Dylan Pond. Pond, smart move there, got it out. Now all the way back out to Colrose. Colrose. Oh, tipped as he tried to pass it into the hands, ends up in the hands of Ben Barton. Gets it, Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt breaking to the front court. Little floater up, no, rebound. Comes down Pond. Pond gets it to Hunter Wright. And for a second there looked like there'd be some press, and then it backs off, and they get it across to Colrose. 1-3-1 here. Down low, Dylan Pond. Pond up, blocked from behind. Just really taken away there by Ben Barton. Great play there, Ben. As now we get it down low, and we're going to get a foul, and that's going to go against Auburndale. It's going to go against Colrose. His third, team second. So Colrose will commit his third. Shot up, no. Ben Von Bright misses the first free throw. As Coach Weinfurter having a serious conversation with the official about that call, is, he's protecting his players. Second free throw up, good, Von Bright. Stratford cuts it to 3 now, 25-22. But the concern for more than anything is we see a 1-3-1 as they get the ball down low, Dylan Pond. Pond kicks it out, Skylar Gilhausen for 3, no! Rebound taken, Ben Barton. Barton will get it ahead, and now quickly to the front court is Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof sets it all the way back. And now, looking at here near side, gets it to Schmidt. Down low, Ben Barton kicks it all the way out, Danon. Danon for 3, no! Von Bright the rebound, and he'll be called for the foul. Bright will be called for the foul, his second, the first on Stratford in the half as he got a push there on an Apache. Fletcher Rabb having a bit of a conversation with the official. Now they get it into Cooper Weinfurter, and Weinfurter will very deliberately bring it up, and they get it ahead. 1-3-1. We've seen this work against Marathon for Stratford when they were trailing there as they get it back to Hunter Wright. Wright, cross court to Cooper Weinfurter, and the press comes. Weinfurter has to kick it over to Fletcher Rabb. Rabb quickly pressured, and now Gilhausen's tip, and that's going to go out of bounds. Good job there, Chandler Schmidt, just getting a hand on that ball. But when you have a player as tall and as athletic as Von Bright is, the 1-3-1 is almost perfectly tailor-made for your team. Cooper Weinfurter in the lane, shot up, nothing. No call, rebound comes down to Stratford. Stratford into the front court, gets it down low, Von Bright. Bright, spin, up, no, rebound. Ben Barton, spin, up, yes. Ben Barton with 2 more. And Stratford on a little run here, cuts the lead back down to 1. 1-3-1. Down low, Hunter Wright up, yes. Great play there, getting that ball down low to Wright. And now Stratford back to the front court against this 2-3. Down low, tipped away, but Von Bright gets it back. Von Bright, shot from the free throw line, up. They're going to call it offensive. I don't know if the basket's going to count. The basket counts. So Bright will get the 2 points. And then the foul goes against Ben Barton, his first, team second. So the foul occurred after the basket. So the basket will count, but Ben Barton gets called for the foul as they get the ball quickly ahead. Now, keep them from setting as now they go back to a man-to-man. Hunter Wright for 3, no, rebound taken, Max Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof gets the long rebound and will bring Stratford back to the front court with an opportunity to take the lead. Vanderhoof taking his time against this 2-3, gets it over to Redmond. Redmond, cross court, Chandler Schmidt for 3, yes! Schmidt for 3. Chandler Schmidt nails the 3, his first points of the game. And Stratford back up top by 2. Now, Fletcher Rabb, Gilhausen into the corner. Right, down low, that is Cooper Weinfurter underneath Dylan Pond. Pond closed out, kicks it all the way back around. Good job there. Up, yes, Fletcher Rabb getting his defenders off their feet again. And we are tied at 29. 12-17 remaining. Second half. Stratford very deliberately to the front court. Bright. Bright gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt gets it to Redmond. Redmond down low. Ben Barton kicks it out. Von Bright. Bright looking to drive in the lane. Little floater up. Yes. 2 more for Von Bright. and Stratford quickly back with the lead. And now they get a steal. To the front court, Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof kicks it back out, Von Bright. Von Bright for three, in and out, no. Rebound, Ben Barton. Barton backing down, shot up, no. Barton the rebound, blocked from behind. And how is that a foul? But it is. That foul will go against Skylar Gilhausen, his first, team third. Looked like a clean block from up here, but that will send Ben Barton to the line for 2 free throws. (31-29). First free throw, Von Bright, nothing. Front rim, no. So sub coming in for Ben after this free throw. Leading 31-29. Second free throw up, rolls in. So Bright gets another free throw and extends the lead to 3. 11:38 remaining. 3-point lead Stratford. They have come back here in the second half, outscoring the Apaches by 7. Weinfurter to the front court. Weinfurter snaps off a three. No! Rebound tipped off the hands of Dylan Pond into the hands of Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt to the front court. Has to dribble it back out. Now they set. Gets it over to Redmond. Redmond up top, Danon. Danon back to Redmond. Redmond. Switch. Now gets it over Danon. Danon. Ball fake into the lane. Spin. Shot up. No. Rebound. Chandler Schmidt. Or excuse me, Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter to the front court. Weinfurter almost had it taken away. Now Hunter Wright gets it out to Gilhausen. Gilhausen to Rabb. Fletcher Rabb gets it back to Hunter Wright. Wright working on Max Vanderhoof. Gets it over to down low. Up, blocked. Now we're going to get a foul, and I think that's going to go against. See who that's on. That one goes against Von Bright, his third, team third. So that will be big call there on the rebound as Von Bright will now check out. Ben Barton checking back in for the Tigers as Von comes out with those 3 fouls. And also after that play, it keeps possession here for Auburndale off of that block. Because now they get the ball all the way out to Dylan Pond. Pond gets it to Fletcher Rabb. Rabb into the corner, Hunter Wright. Wright dribbles it back out, now guarded by Ben Barton. Wright gets it up top to Gilhausen. Gilhausen into the corner, Pond. Pond gets it over to and around to Fletcher Rabb. Rabb back to Pond. Pond across the lane, gets it over to Gilhausen. Gilhausen now down the lane, Hunter Wright, kick out to Cooper Weinfurter. It was tipped. Weinfurter head fake, down low, in trouble, ball, and now we're going to get a foul, and that's going to go against Chandler Schmidt. Chandler Schmidt commits his second, team fourth. 10-12 remaining, still a 3-point lead Stratford. Auburndale has a couple fouls now in this possession. They get the ball into Fletcher Rabb, back up top, Hunter Wright. Wright takes a few dribbles, hands to Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter looking to drive, kicks it out to Fletcher Rabb. Rabb back in the corner, Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter for 3, no. Rebound tipped, ends up in the hands of Ben Barton. Barton gets it to Schmidt, and Schmidt will bring it across the timeline, and we're going to get a full timeout Stratford. 9:50 remaining. 32-29 Stratford with the lead. We will take it with them and be back right after this.
Hi, this is Bill from Colby Chrysler. We have this 2019 Dodge Durango. It's the last one on our lot. Come down today and check it out. It has heated seats, leather. This is a great family car, seats up to 6. This Dodge Durango has the blacktop package, which gets you the 20-inch aluminum rims and the black badging on the vehicle. We have $6 grand off, so you're looking at your final price of $41,000 plus tax, title, and license. Come on down and check it out.
Back here from the Tim Anderson Gymnasium at Auburndale High School. 9:50 remaining. Stratford has the lead back 32-29. They've outscored the Apaches here in the second half 13-6. So that 1-3-1 worked for a while, but they've switched out of it here now as they have the lead. So interesting to see if Coach Schmidt goes back to that or what his plan is. But it is Stratford basketball in the front court. First time out of the game at 9:50, so that's kept things moving as we stand up and all the Auburndale students stand up. The Stratford students standing that made the trip down as the ball goes into Gilhausen. Vanderhoof. Out. Vanderhoof. Far side, that's Redmond. Back to Vanderhoof around against this 2-3. Back to Redmond. Redmond. Back to Chandler Schmidt. Back up top, Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof back to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof gets it to Redmond. Redmond snaps off a 3. Front rim, no. Rebound bounces all the way out into the hands of Hunter Wright. Wright to the front court. Wright down the lane. Layup up. Yes. Wright now with 12. Cuts the lead back down to 1 for Stratford as we keep going back and forth. Up top and around to Schmidt. Schmidt. Vanderhoof near side. Vanderhoof has to take a dribble. Gets it out top and around to Schmidt. Schmidt tries to get it down low underneath. Ben Barton up. Yes. Barton with 2 extends the lead back out to 3. Auburndale into the front court. Into the corner, that's Trowbridge. Trowbridge holding. Now takes a few dribbles, gets it up top, Gilhausen. Around to Hunter Wright, far side. Wright looks to drive, kicks it back out. Fletcher Rabb. Rabb back up top, Trowbridge. Trowbridge around and into Fletcher Rabb in the corner, guarded by Vanderhoof. Back up top and around to Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter spinning, in trouble, loses his dribble, has to kick it out to Fletcher Rabb and around to Hunter Wright in the corner. Wright back up top and around again, and Wright gets it back. Wright at the top, working on Cooper Weinfurter. Now hands to Cooper Weinfurter for 3. That's going to hit the strap at the top. That's going to be out of bounds, and Stratford will gain possession as we see Von Bright check back in. Ben Barton checking out for the Tigers. So Von Bright on the floor with those 3 fouls. Trowbridge on the floor right now with 3 for the Apaches. Teddy Redmond against the press. Forced to pick it up, now gets it ahead to Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt between the circles. Far side and back to Von Bright. Bright gets it to Redmond, back to Schmidt. Schmidt looking to drive baseline. Kicks it out Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof for 3, yes! Max Vanderhoof with the 3, and now we're going to get an Auburndale timeout. We will take it with them. 7:34 remaining, 37-31. 30-second timeout. Stratford with the lead.
At Fair Independent Mortgage Corporation, we close loans fast. Homeowners, home buyers, and realtors love it.
Fast? Anybody can claim they're fast.
You're right, but we'll guarantee it. Our branch will close your loan in 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Why wait longer to be in the home of your dreams? Why worry about delays that could affect your closing?
At Fairway, we're fast. We guarantee it. 30 days or less, or we'll pay your closing costs.
Call today to find out how you can be in the home of your dreams.
Faster with Fairway.
Update from Auburndale, or update from Spencer, excuse me. The Spencer Rockets now tied with the Colby Hornets, so that might mess their conference championship hopes up if they can't pull that one out. But same here, it's Auburndale with the last gasp to have a shot as they kick it out to Gilhausen for 3 off the top of the backboard. No, rebound comes down to Vanderhoof. And now we're starting to see more of what we saw in that first game of them just not, Auburndale just not clicking. But they get it near side to Redmond. Redmond up top, Danon gets it around to Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof back up top to Redmond. Redmond back up top, Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof dribbles it back out. Now all the way out to the half-court line. Now gets it ahead to Danon. Danon near side, Redmond. Redmond crosses up, Gilhausen down the lane, shot up, fouled, and Redmond will go to the line for 2. Good move there, Teddy Redmond, to cross up Skylar Gilhausen and get down the lane. He will go to the line for 2 free throws. Second foul on Skylar Gilhausen, the 4th foul on the Apaches. First free throw, Redmond, no. Sixth missed free throw. 6 of 12 are the the Tigers from the free throw line. Second free throw, good. So 7 of 13 as Stratford starting to pull away here, up 7. But then again, when you have a team that can shoot the 3 the way the Apaches can, that score can change very quickly. Weinfurter will be followed by Redmond. That'll be Redmond's first, team 5th. And now Von Bright will check back out, and Ben Barton will check back in. So that is the 5th foul on the Tigers. They get it into Hunter Wright. Wright, all the way back to the top. Pressure coming, now Wright. Guarded by Ben Barton. Gets it over to Fletcher Rabb. Rabb gets it to Hoffman in the corner. Hoffman looking to get it up, gets it back to Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter hands it to Hunter Wright. Wright snaps off a 3, top, no. Rebound fought for, and that's going to be a foul, and that's going to go against Hunter Wright. So Hunter Wright will commit the foul. That will be his first, team 5th. And the ball comes back to Stratford here. Would have been Stratford's anyway, but you get the foul. And full court press here as they get it into Vanderhoof. Guarded by Caden Hoffman. Vanderhoof looking to break on Hoffman, gets it across and gets to the front court. Hoffman near side to Redmond. Redmond gets it to Barton all the way out at the logo. Across to Vanderhoof in the corner. Vanderhoof back up top, Danon. Danon looking to get down the lane, cut off. Now Vanderhoof driving baseline, floater up, no. Redmond, no, that's going to be an offensive rebound. Teddy Redmond will commit his 2nd foul in the last few minutes. Team 6, so that will put Auburndale at the line on the next foul. Correct something here. As now the Apaches are to the front court. Hoffman gets it. Now lost, picked up Teddy Redmond. Redmond now has to slow it down and gets it back to Vanderhoof as there's nothing going there. Vanderhoof still hasn't crossed the half-court line, and now he does, as we see Von Bright heading to the scorer's table. Down low, Chandler Schmidt up, yes. Chandler Schmidt 2 more. He's got 5, all here in the second half. And now Cooper Weinfurter almost loses his dribble. Now looking to get down the lane. Double team kicks it out, Dylan Pond. Pond gets it to Hunter Wright, guarded by Ben Barton. Now Barton gets back in the middle. Cade Hoffman down the lane. That's going to be a foul on the floor, so Cade Hoffman will go to the line for the 1-and-1. That foul goes against Chandler Schmidt. Chandler Schmidt's 3rd, team 7th. 4:46 remaining. Well, conversation here as Von Bright checks in and Teddy Redmond will get a rest. Conversation about the number of fouls, but it is 7. That's what I had. I think they misattributed a Stratford foul on the scoreboard. As he misses the front end of the 1-and-1, rebound comes down to Von Bright. And now at this point, if you're Stratford, you're looking to run as now the ball taken away. Now Chandler Schmidt gets it back, now gets it up into the corner. That is Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof for 3. No. Ben Barton the rebound. No. Von Bright the rebound. Now Ben Barton the rebound. No. We're going to get a travel and Ben Barton's got to be careful because he came straight at the official on that one, and official understanding the frustration in the game, which was a good thing there, as Ben Barton gets called for the travel. And now Redmond checking in and Chandler Schmidt checking out for the Tigers. 4:26 remaining. Cooper Weinfurter to the front court. They need to start getting baskets. Cooper Weinfurter snaps off a three. No, rebound fought for, taken by Ben Barton. Barton has it tipped by Wright, but he gets it to Vanderhoof. Vanderhoof looking to break the press, gets it across to the front court. Vanderhoof. Now Teddy Redmond. Redmond in the lane, spins, gets it out, now gets it back to Von Bright. Bright up top to Vanderhoof, around to Redmond. Redmond down low, Ben Barton. Barton going to work. Spin in the lane, up, yes. Ben Barton with two more. 42-31. And now Stratford just pulling away and using that size to their advantage. Now ball on the floor, taken away, and that's going to be, nope, Von Bright's foot was on the line. Hard to see in the corner with the student section standing, but we'll never fault the student section for standing. Von Bright's foot was on the line as he collected the loose ball, so that will stay here with Auburndale with 3:33 remaining. Redmond out, Chandler Schmidt in. Schmidt gets it, or they get it into Weinfurter. Weinfurter, cross to right, into the corner, Dylan Pond. Pond, back up top, Fletcher Rabb. Rabb gets it to right, gets it to Gilhausen, into the corner, Weinfurter. Weinfurter looking to get past, little floater, up, yes. Cooper Weinfurter with the basket. Timeout Auburndale, we will take it with them. 3:17 remaining, 42-33. Auburndale trailing Stratford. Thank you to Weiler's Convenience Stores. I will be stopping on my way home for a pizza for sure. Back to the office, as our office is right near the one out on 4th Street. Great food out there. If you're ever in need of a quick lunch and you're on the east side of Marshfield, stop out there at Weiler's. They've got some great stuff. And thank you to all the sponsors that make these broadcasts possible. As we see a full court press here from Auburndale. Schmidt, double team coming. Schmidt has to kick it all the way ahead. Now tipped out of bounds, almost collected there by Auburndale, and exactly what they need, but it goes out of bounds, and it will be stay Stratford basketball. 3:09 remaining. Stratford should not be in any hurry to score here. Look for the perfect shot. Run clock. Gets it all the way out. Von Bright out at the three-point line. Bright hands to Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt, near far side Danon. Danon back up top to Bright. Von Bright looking to work. Hands to Danon. Danon gets it up top and around to Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt driving. Now has to kick it out to Bright. Bright cut off. Kicks it out Danon. Danon all the way out to Redmond, and they will keep running. Clock as we're 2.5 minutes remaining. 30 seconds worked off here. Now we're going to get a foul, and that's going to go against Hunter Wright. That will only be his second, team 6. So one more foul. Good attempt there. Try and get the steal. See if you get the foul. And now a 30-second timeout. Stratford, 2:34 remaining. We will take it with them. 42-33. Stratford with a 9-point lead.
Sports fans, if you're looking for the best chair in the house, come down to R&R Flooring and Furniture in Spencer. We carry Franklin Furniture, Lang Furniture, Serta recliners, Simmons recliners, electric chairs, chairs that have phone chargers in. That is the best chair in the house. Come down and see us. We also have these sports tables and anything you want. Brewers, Bucks, Badgers, come on in. Thank you.
Huge thank you to R&R Flooring for sponsoring basketball. I'm sure they are sponsoring, they are keeping a close eye on that Spencer game, checking in on that right now here. Oh, nothing there. We'll see if we get an update from Rihanna up there at at Spencer, as Spencer looking to clinch a share of the Marawood Conference titles. They get the ball ahead. Redmond, and now we're going to get a timeout, a 30-second timeout. Again, Coach Schmidt. We will stay here with 2:25 remaining, as that will bring Coach Schmidt down to 2 timeouts remaining. We do have so Stratford does have the possession arrow, so that is an advantage for Stratford. They do also have, obviously, the 9-point lead, but you got to be careful because these leads are very, very risky against a team that can shoot the 3 as well as the Apaches can. All right, now Stratford will inbound from right at the half-court line as they get the ball into Von Bright in the front court. Bright gets it into the corner, and now a foul, and that will send Dawson Danon to the line for 2 free throws. He's got 4 points in the first half. Weinfurter will commit his second foul, 7th personal, with 2:22 remaining. Danon only 4 points. First free throw up, good. Danon earns the bonus and gets it out to a 10-point lead. Much better fight here from the Apaches than we saw early on. Second free throw up, no. Rebound Von Bright. Bright kicks it all the way out to the half-court line, and they will follow Vanderhoof, and Vanderhoof will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Max Vanderhoof only 3 points in the game, as Redmond will check back in for the Tigers. And he is subbing in for Vanderhoof. 2:18, 43-33, Stratford with the lead. Seeing that height. First free throw up, back rim, no. Rebound fought for and collected by the Apaches. And Coach Schmidt tells them to get back into the corner. That is Rab. Rab back up top, Hunter right. Right. Driving in the lane. That's going to be tipped out of bounds by a Tiger and be Auburndale basketball. And now Vanderhoof will check out. Teddy Redmond checking back in for the Tigers. Tigers looking to stay unbeaten as they get the ball in to Hunter Wright. Wright. Hands to Weinfurter. Weinfurter, 2 minutes remaining. Weinfurter down the lane. Blocked right into the hands of Von Bright, and that might be your daggers that get ahead. Danon fouled, and he will go to the line for 2. Danon will go to the line for 2 more free throws. That one goes against Skylar Gilhausen, his 4th. So Dawson Danon will shoot 2 free throws here. Already up 10, 1:51 remaining. First free throw, good. Danon hits the first. And now we're starting to talk daggers. Auburndale needs to get a quick bucket of any kind coming off here. Second free throw up, also good. And Cade Hoffman will check in, as Gilhausen will check out with those 4 fouls. And so Dylan Pond will check out as they go bring in Skylar Gilhausen as well and go 5 guards here. Get the ball all the way across the half-court line before the clock picks up. Gets it here, Hoffman. Hoffman into the lane. Hoffman will be fouled, and let's see if they call that. So that foul is called before the shot. So that will be a 1-and-1 for Cade Hoffman. He's missed 1 free throw already in the game. So that is the team. That one goes against Ben Barton, only his 2nd. First free throw, in and out, rebound, Von Bright, and that will do it. Now all the way ahead, Ben Barton up, yes. Ben Barton, number 1,000. I believe that might, nope. I'm not sure what that was, but there's a lot of people excited. Now we get a timeout. Coach Weinfurter, full timeout. Ben Barton. So full timeout here. Ben Barton with that basket now has 18 points in the game. So 18 for Ben. So resetting here as the Stratford Tigers will go to 19-0, 14-0 in the Marawood South. They still have 2 conference games left. Monday night, the big one as they host Edgar. As I check in, see if we can get a score update from Spencer, because that may affect our decision making come Monday on terms of what we cover. Spencer up 48-47 with 51-47. Spencer up with 5 minutes remaining in that one. The ball gets broken to the front court. Redmond will collect it. Redmond will be fouled and will go to the line for 2 free throws. So Spencer, they hold on, will clinch a share of the Clover Belt South, or Clover Belt East. Stratford already has clinched a share of the Clover Belt East. They can clinch it outright with a win here, which looks like they will do, as Redmond's first free throw off the front of the rim. No, that foul went against number 10, Fletcher Rabb. Only his first. As now Ben Barton will check out. Ben Barton checks out with 18 points. Second free throw up, in and out, no. Rebound comes down to Cooper Weinfurter. Weinfurter ahead to Caden Hoffman. Hoffman stripped, ball on the floor, picked up Dannon. Dannon gets it to Vanderhoof, and that we'll see if they foul here. Try and keep him from getting across, and they get it. Vanderhoof gets it across. Down low, Dannon. Dannon will be fouled by Cooper Weinfurter. That will be his third, team 10th. Ben Barton looks to be checking back in. So Dannon will shoot 2 more free throws. And now Ben Barton back in as Vanderhoof will check out. Dannon hits the first. Oh, let's get this back updated. There we go. Get that caught up. 48-33. Second free throw, good. 49-33. Quickly to the front court. Snaps off a 3. Cade Hoffman. No. Rebound Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt quickly ahead to Barton. Down low. Dannon up. Yes. Dawson Dannon 2 more. And now they're just pouring. Now Stratford just pouring it on. Long 3. Almost caught there. Now taken. And now it's going to be a foul. And that's going to go against Ben Barton. And that will be his third. Team 8th. So 48.5 left. That will send Cooper Weinfurter to the line for the 1-and-1. But Stratford will stay undefeated in the Marawood. They will clinch the conference titles. First free throw, good from Cooper Weinfurter. He will earn the bonus. And they will clinch their second straight Marawood conference title. Second free throw here, also good from Cooper Weinfurter. Full court press here, 48.5 left. Gets it to Redmond. Redmond looking, gets it ahead to Schmidt. Schmidt to the front court. Now they tell him to hold it as Redmond, working his way around, gets it to Dannon. Dannon will be fouled, and Dannon will go to the line for 2 more free throws. Dannon getting a little bit of extra help here on the stat sheet. He's got 6. He's got 11, 5 of those from the free throw line, all his free throws in the second half, and a lot of those here coming in the last few minutes. So Dannon's first free throw, back rim no. As that foul goes on Caden Hoffman, his first, team 11th. And now we see Coach Weinfurter bringing out all the starters. So it is now Hoffman, Lundgren, shot up, rolls off. Ben Barton the rebound, up, yes. Ben Barton gets 2 more. Full timeout Stratford. 32.9 left, 53-38. We will take it with them, and we will be back right after this.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
And now we're going to get a traveling violation as they get back going a little early coming out of the timeout, as Coach Schmidt brings on a whole slate of new players with 30.3 seconds left, 53-38, the lead for Stratford. That is Vanderhoof working on Kate Hoffman, gets it ahead to Cody Miller. Miller into the corner, back up top, that is Weisenberger. Weisenberger gets it to Miller. Miller, and now we see another new face coming, gets it over Weisenberger. Weisenberger, back over Miller. Miller, back to Weisenberger. Good defense from the Auburndale subs as they get it down low. Cade Krings trying to guard, shot up. Let's see, they will count. It will count, so our final score, 55-38. 55-38 the final. Stratford wins the Marawood South for the second year in a row. We will take a quick break and try and grab as many of the players as we can, talk about this one, and I will be back with you shortly with that. What?
What did he shoot free throws? It was bad.
Oh. All right, so just to clarify there, yes, that was Ben Barton's 1,000th point. So wasn't sure, we weren't necessarily told of that. So was Ben Barton's 1,000th. We'll attempt to talk to him here yet tonight. Stick around. We'll have interviews with Coach Schmidt. We'll have interviews with Ben and everyone else. As Ben sets the record, Stratford stays undefeated, wins the conference. Everything going Stratford's way tonight. So we'll see if we can talk to a few people here in just a moment. you want to be our special analyst for the post game? All right, here post game with Lauren Nagel, the great Stratford expert. Lauren?
Yeah, what's up?
First off, Ben Barton, 1,000 points. How cool is that?
That's pretty dang cool. That's our second one this year. Like, what up? That, it doesn't get much better than that, to be a part of that, watching that in the audience. How cool,
Absolutely. So, Stratford boys, they're 19-0, undefeated in conference champions.
What do you expect? Honestly, it's Stratford. We're coming here at every angle. Like, it's expected.
Sounds good. Enjoy the win. Our resident Stratford expert, Lauren Nagel, remember her from the volleyball team, here to talk about that. Ben Barton taking pictures, the team kind of mingling out here. See if we can grab Coach Schmidt here. Here post game with Coach Schmidt. Coach.
You want me looking at you or up there?
You can look here.
Okay.
So we'll start with Ben, 1,000th point tonight. Second 1,000 point of the year. What does that say about those two players specifically to both get 1,000 this season?
Well, very proud of them, but it also tells you, the other members of the team, how awesome they are at being unselfish, because we have an unselfish group. But it is a great accomplishment to get 1,000, two players in obviously the same year now. Great kids, hard workers, now they're back-to-back conference champions.
Yeah, I was going to come to that next. So back-to-back conference champions. You have a chance to do it undefeated for the second year in a row. You got a couple games next week. But what does it say about, again, this team and just the program in general that you guys have been such this run of success here?
Well, it starts with the group of families. I mean, it's parents. It's our administration is very supportive at our school. Our student body, our coaching staff. I have a tremendous coaching staff, and the players are the number one. I have great players. I have kids that care. You saw that was a tough game tonight. Auburndale played well, and we didn't shoot well that first half at all, and we were able to just kind of grind our way through it, and they figured out a way to get it done. They rebounded, and finally in the second half, and I'm proud of the kids. But also, most importantly, too, our JV 1 and our JV 2s are also undefeated, and they pulled off some nice wins tonight. So I'm proud of all the kids, the parents, our community. It takes everybody to run a successful program.
Absolutely. So what was the conversation at halftime? You guys were trailing. And then what was kind of the game plan coming out into the second half?
Well, it's the same question I got when we came back from Marathon. I didn't yell at the kids. I reminded them of a few things, and we talked about what we want to do in the second half. I'm not going to give details just because you understand, but the kids responded well to it, and I'm proud of them. They did it. So.
All right, Edgar, coming up Monday, any thoughts for that game?
A good team. We got to play well. We got to stay motivated as we run through the end here. And we just got to fight through. Hopefully we'll shoot it a little better than we did tonight.
All right, sounds good. Enjoy the win. Enjoy the conference championship.
All right.
And we'll see you Monday.
All right, thank you very much.
And Ben, still getting some pictures taken. We'll attempt to grab him when we have an opportunity here. But stick around as we get a few more interviews here with your 2020 Marawood South Conference champs, the Stratford Tigers. All right. Well, we're getting more pictures with the double 1,000-point scores for the Stratford Tigers. Quick run through the statistics. Cooper Weinfurter leading Auburndale with 12 points. Hunter Wright had 10. Fletcher Rabb 8. Gilhausen 3. Trowbridge 2. Auburndale only 2 of 4 from the free throw line for the whole game. Stratford, as Ben and Vaughn both come in here, or Vaughn, no, that's fine. We got Ben Barton here. Ben, 1,000 points. How did that feel to get that there at the end?
I mean, it was a close game. It didn't matter at that point. Obviously, it's nice to get done now, become our second scorer we've had hit 1,000. So, in one season, it's pretty special.
Yep, you kind of took my next question right out of my mouth. Now you and Vaughn both with 1,000. You guys have kind of come up through the program together. How much fun is it playing with Vaughn and having both you guys get to that 1,000-point mark?
Growing up, I literally I was not a very decent player at all. Growing up, all the way until 8th grade, I really started playing with him every day, and he got me better. And that's why I scored 1,000 all through him.
All right. So on top of that, you guys also clinched an outright conference title tonight. Second year in a row. So how does it feel to be back-to-back conference champions?
Obviously, it's something special. We haven't done it in a while, at least now that I know. Last time was Kellen Kufka's class, and those guys were a good team, and now it's nice to be up with them guys.
All right, so you've got the conference title, still an undefeated season yet to secure. Edgar coming up Monday. What's your thoughts on that game?
Just got to win. Outscore them by 1 point is all that matters.
Sounds good. Congratulations on the 1,000th point, and congratulations on the conference title.
Thank you.
All right, that was Ben Barton adding to the 1,000-point club for the Stratford Tigers. Going through the rest of the Stratford scoring, Ben Barton, 20 points in the game. Dawson Danon was 11. Vaughn Bright was 7. Chandler Schmidt with 5. Cody Miller had 6 in the first half. Vanderhoof 3. Teddy Redmond 1. Stratford moves to 19-0 overall, 14-0 in the Marawood South. They have 2 home games left against Edgar and against Assumption coming up on Monday. Edgar Monday, Assumption Thursday. We for sure will be at the Assumption game, depending on the outcome there of that Spencer game, which I'm going to check on right now. I can tell you if we will or will not be at the Edgar game on Monday. See what we got here. Doing a quick check on that one. That game has wrapped up as well. Waiting here for a final. So, still don't have a final yet on that one, but keep an eye out at Sports on Focus, Stratford Tiger News, as we'll be talking more about the schedule. A lot of what we're doing is depending on what happens on tonight at Spencer. If Spencer wins, they clinch a share of the conference title, and they would then have the Athens Blue Jays in a non-conference game on Monday, but Neillsville plays at Columbus, and Neillsville would have to win that game to secure their share. And then, all right, here we go. It is up. Let's see what the final was there. Spencer able to pull away. They win, so Spencer wins a share of the Clover Belt East. We will be in Spencer and at Columbus on Monday to determine who's going to win, if it's an outright conference title for the Spencer Rockets or if they have to share it with Neillsville. We are finished up here. Again, congratulations to Ben Barton on his 1,000th point. And we will see you all from Osceola tomorrow, Division II Wrestling, individual sectionals. Keep an eye out for all the Stratford Tiger and Auburndale Apaches that are wrestling there, along with all the local areas. We will have written coverage, video coverage, the whole works from all over the place. So you guys have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow.